Good afternoon. Today we'll be discussing the fundamentalism versus modernism debate. In my opinion, nothing epitomizes this time frame more than the Scopes monkey trial. The epicenter of this debate and trial was in Dayton, Tennessee in the summer of 1925. It pitted the state of Tennessee versus a substitute biology teacher, John Scopes. And at the heart of the issue was a state law that prohibited the teaching of evolution in public school classrooms. What made this case so sensational and so unique was twofold. Firstly, it was the use of media, spread the news of the trial far and wide, and turned it into a complete circus. And secondly, were the men in charge of the legal proceedings on both sides. For the state of Tennessee, they chose a staunch supporter of fundamentalism in William Jennings Bryan, a three-time presidential candidate, a staunch supporter of Christianity, and on the other, for the defense of John Scopes, the ACLU brought in Clarence Darrow, a staunch atheist. This all culminated and came to a head on the last day of the trial when Darrow called Bryan to the stand to defend Christianity. In the end, it became the defense of the Bible and the defense of Bryan's beliefs. And the turning point was when Darrow called into question the literal belief and the literal acceptance and translation of the Bible. And Bryant tripped up and said that the 24-hour day or the day mentioned in the Bible didn't necessarily mean 24 hours. And it was this slip up, it was this statement that really caused a backlash. In terms of legal proceedings, Scopes was found guilty but was later acquitted based on a technicality. However, in the court of popular opinion, the damage had been done. Fundamentalism had been disproved in a sense. It had been discredited when its staunchest supporter could not 100% accept its literal translation. It caused major backlash. In the end, it led to a sort of a discreditation of Bryant, and after his death, just shortly after the trial, the fundamentalist movement, sort of became took a separatist stance, and its attack on Darwinism quickly dissipated, and it was no longer a viable threat to Darwinism. And the teaching of Darwinism in public schools became more accepted eventually and became more widespread and is now the norm. But for a short time, at the heart of the fundamentalism modernist movement debate time frame, this was a microcosm of this argument. And on one side you had Christianity, and on the other side you had modern thinking, epitomized by logic and science. And they came to head when two of the leaders of these ways of thinkings fought in the court of law. And at the end of the day, the court of public opinion eventually ruled that logic and science trumped the fundamentalist beliefs of Christianity.